Hey friends, it's gone. Gone for good. It's never coming back. Can you tell what's missing behind me?
It's the cottage that's missing, which is our Class C. So we've sold it and it's gone for good.
So we sold the cottage, our Class C, which is, the Class C is the camper that we actually completely renovated. We've got a video of that on our DIY channel, but also we lived in it too while we were building our house on the family compound.
Family compound, yeah. So Class C was a great vehicle. We just really felt like it was time to scale down. So we're gonna miss the Class C. There was a lot of good times in it. It was a great vehicle. But I think it was time to move on.
It was just time, so we put it up for sale, and I am not kidding, within 15 minutes, maybe 15 minutes, we had somebody who asked about it, and we were actually, I put it on for sale like at midnight. So really quickly, somebody messaged us, and then those messages started coming in like crazy. But that first person came the next morning, took a look at it. It was really nice. It really was really nice.
And we priced it to sell.
Yes, and we did a good job just renovating the whole thing. It was beautiful. But it just, again, it was, we've really enjoyed it, but it was time to do something new or to just kind of make a change. So we just went ahead and did it.
Yeah, so every time we think we've gotten the last one we're ever gonna get,
we get another one.
We get another one.
So we still have our custom Jeep camper. You can see it behind me. It is our cargo camper that we've converted in, it's a cargo trailer that we've converted into a camper. And you'll notice something different about this as well. Another thing that has gone for good.
All right, so what's gone for good is the name Rescue Wagon. We built the Rescue Wagon during COVID, and we named it the Rescue Wagon because it was rescuing us from the boredom and the insanity of life during that time. But everybody kept thinking we were rescuing dogs, rescuing people, rescuing all kinds of stuff. So we decided, you know, I think it's time to move on to a different name. So we've changed the name to the Extreme Wagon. But we've also done a few other upgrades in the meantime too. We put some brakes, some trailer brakes on that it didn't have before. And then also we upgraded the generator and the box up here and had a bigger generator put on. And also a power jack system. Because trying to crank up a jack when you have the generator there is not too fun. So those upgrades are great. We love this, and this is great for really kind of getting out where you can't get with other stuff.
So when one thing ends,
something new begins.
And at least it does for us. And you can see it kind of behind us, just a little right there. We got a new camper.
Yes, we did.
And it's baby camper.
It's a baby camper, yeah. So it's bigger than the Extreme Wagon, so that we can kind of get up and move around and cook and do some different things.
Not the biggest thing in it as well is that it has a full bathroom, full, you know, relative speaking with a camper, but it has a shower and a toilet.
Yep.
We have been having a little fun. Even though it's a new camper, we've done a lot of modifications to customize it and make it our own. Yeah. So let's give you a tour of the new camper, and we don't have a name yet. So we'll just call it the camper.
The camper. So we got a Sunlight 13 BD, and we decided to do quite a few modifications. We did a bunch of welding to beef up the frame underneath, put a bike rack and a hitch, a gas can for our generator, which we mounted in the front.
And if you're interested in seeing how we did some of these things or some specifics on all these modifications, you can head over to our DIY channel where we have a more detailed video.
We also added in an outdoor shelf, which is really cool. You can check that video out as well.
And look it up there. Right up there, we've got an electric awning.
Yep, electric awning. We mounted the generator on the front. I put a power jack on here. Brought the can up here, painted it gray to kind of match the trailer a little bit. We've had the whole frame reinforced up front as well with additional welding and additional metal to make it much more stout. And we've got an outdoor shower on this one that came with it, as well as a connector for the ladder, for the Lippert ladder, which you can get. We got one of those as well. This one already had the off-road package, which was the heavy-duty suspension, a little higher clearance, and the mud tires as well.
And it's only 13 feet, so it's still small, which we can pull with our Jeep, which is really important. How much did it weigh?
It weighed, dry weight was like 2,200 pounds, and it's 13 feet. The box is 13 feet, and then the tongue is 3 feet, so the total is 16 feet. And of course, then we have our bike rack that adds a couple more feet now too. So we're probably total, and we have an extension, so 18, 20 feet behind the Jeep.
So it's small, but it's perfect for us. So let's show you the inside. So here's the inside. We have a little dinette area, little fridge, some storage space up above. We have a little kitchen, and Kevin made this cutting board to give us some more counter space, but we also have the little stove area, and that secures in there and doesn't move when we drive. We've got, the bedroom area. We have storage up above for our clothes. We've got a microwave, and we have a bathroom with a shower. So it's a perfect size for us. And this little section right here folds down to a bed for this guy.
Hey buddy, you got your own bed. You got your own bed, don't you?
He's not real excited. He'd rather be with us.
Yeah.
So if you've been watching our videos over the past few videos, we've had a lot with the garden because we did a garden this year. So that has kept us pretty busy and has impacted our adventures, but we're ready for another adventure. And so we thought if we took an adventure around this time, we would have plenty of time to finish all of our harvest, because the garden is a whole lot more work than what we thought, and we wanted to go ahead and finish that harvest before we took another adventure. So we're planning another adventure. We're going to tell you what that is in just a second, and it's going to be about a month long, but our harvest is still going strong. Let me just show you. We haven't even had all of our watermelons and things like that. They're still growing. As you can see, the harvest is not done. It has been, even though some of the plants don't look absolutely beautiful and luscious, they are still producing. It has been such a good year. We have really not had to buy produce since probably, gosh, the end of April. So I've called the kids because we are planning an adventure and we will be leaving the family compound. So I talked to the kids. They're gonna come every day and continue to harvest, because if we don't harvest, we don't want this stuff to rot. Number one, we don't want to waste it, but also if things are left, it brings in all kinds of critters, and we've tried to be really careful because we do have so many bear and that kind of thing, and we don't want to create a problem. So they're gonna harvest for us because we have an adventure planned.
All right, so we're gonna go on a month-long adventure, and we're gonna take the Jeep. But now we need to kind of determine which camper we're going to take.
So are we gonna step out and take our new camper? We don't have a name yet. And the benefits of taking this are that we have the bathroom, we have somewhere for Coda to sleep rather than right on our legs. The disadvantages are that it's a little bit bigger, and the place that we're about to tell you that we're gonna go, it might be a little iffy and could be some challenges potentially with taking a bigger camper. So one other advantage is that this is brand new, which will be fun too, but that's one option.
The other option is the Extreme Wagon. Now the benefits of taking the Extreme Wagon, you can get into a lot of places that you can't get even with the other camper. It's very versatile. Obviously you're not doing rock climbing with it, but you can get back in there. It's very easy to turn around, back up all the things. Some of the difficulties are, restroom. If you need to use the restroom at night, you've got to push the bed in, pull out the little restroom area, do that. It's not a quick, easy stand up, walk over to the restroom type thing.
We decided after much debate and going back and forth that we wanted to try the new camper. The biggest reason being because it is going to be for a month, and being in the Extreme Wagon for a month might have some challenges, although we did it before for like 3 weeks and I loved it. However, we do want to try out the new camper, so we are going to be taking the new camper. So now let's talk about where we're going. In order to talk about where we're going, we're gonna need a map.
Yep,
So
we need a map.
Get a map on. I feel like it's not really a camper unless you have a map and you put the stickers on of where you're going.
First thing I'm going to do is take some 91% alcohol and clean the area where we're going to put the map.
We're gonna put the very top where we want it. So look at where it is in relation on the door handle.
Nice and gently.
So probably the hardest part of our day is gonna be putting this sticker on the door.
It's one of the hardest things I've ever done.
Really?
Yeah.
More than flagstone?
No.
So right now, we are currently in the Peanut State. We are in Georgia, and we've stayed in Georgia. And we are going to go, drum roll, all the way up through Tennessee, Montana,
Missouri.
Kentucky. Tennessee, Kentucky, Missouri, Nebraska. We're gonna hit into South Dakota, Wyoming, and we're headed to Idaho. And then we will be going to Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, and this whole area up here for the next month. So we are going to, in the next few videos, you will be seeing some of our adventures as we leave the family compound and we head out west. It is literally so hot here right now. I'm sweating to death. So I'm kind of hopeful that when we get out west, it will be a lot cooler because we want to do a lot of hiking. And I saw that last week it actually snowed. So we actually have some winter kind of clothes packed right now, which is crazy to think because we're so hot.
So we packed up, hit the road, and kicked off a month-long adventure out west. We're beyond excited to explore epic landscapes, hike trails that we've only dreamed about, and make memories that will last a lifetime. Get ready to join us for some bee-free adventures, because the mountains, lakes, and wide open skies are calling, and we can't wait to answer. See you in the next adventure.